r/AskReddit by Redmond ETS. What did your friend do that accidentally turned you on? Decide to randomly put their legs on your lap to sleep while in a car. I always went by an abbreviation of my name. He was the only person to always use my full name. Dunno why, but always made me weak. Edit. My dad didn't call me by my full name. The daddy comments are creeping me out. And my name is Eloise, but people would call me El. I was off from college for about a week. I came back and a friend of mine who I hung out with every day ran up and hugged me, but as she hugged me she jumped and wrapped her legs around me and we were just looking at each other. Should have just went for it, but alas, I only realized after the fact months later. If I could go back in time I'd punch myself in the balls. In high school a girl I hung out with changed clothes in front of me on the basis that, well, you've seen me in a bikini so whatever. And I was like, yep. I was making coffee in my AeroPress for us and pressing slowly on the top of it like you're supposed to when she shouldered me over a little and leaned on my hand to push it down faster. It was cute as fudge and I'll never forget it. Edit. Oh crap, this is too many upvotes. She's gonna see it. Hi. Sorry. A girl I became friends with on a school trip in high school fell asleep on my shoulders on the ride back. I'm 28 and I'm still coasting on that memory. I remember a girl classmate friend liking the smell of my deodorant and just grabbing onto my arm and then proceed to walk beside me. What kind of deodorant? Nivea Men Fresh Active Deodorant. Choked me playfully. Shocked the hell out of me. We were sitting on her couch watching Thor Ragnarok. Finished our Chinese food, she got a pint of Ben & Jerry's out of her freezer and she sat sideways half on my lap and took turns taking a bite and feeding me a bite. It was oddly intimate, but she made it clear she was convinced if we started to date we'd end up married, and she wasn't sure she was ready for that. 6 months later we were dating. 6 months after that we were married, coming up on our 2-year anniversary. A group of us went to a firework display and during the usual louder and bigger finale fireworks she jumped, grabbed my arm tight and didn't let go. Not sure what happened inside me, but yeah, that did it. Have this friend of mine. One day at home while we were drinking with some other friends she started singing. At that moment I looked at her and didn't just see my friend. I saw a very attractive young woman. I sometimes still see that moment when I look at her and shake the thought away. I was once speaking to this customer and I couldn't understand her because of her thick Russian accent. So my co-worker stepped in and started speaking fluent Russian and I swear it was the hottest thing ever. I definitely have a thing for accents because that stuff was putting me in some type of mood. Fudge. She asked me to touch her thigh. She was very proud of them after working out. Little did she know I really like thighs. We're engaged now. Whisper in my ear. Instant boner. The last guy I had a crush on, he was my boss. He was walking and folding his sleeves the same time and I was looking at him because it was such a simple thing. But damn, I couldn't work the entire day. I had to call a friend to calm down. Lol. Great. Now the crush has resurrected. Edit. Thank you all for your comments. I am really loving reading them all. Keep them coming. I haven't been able to stop smiling since I wrote this. This one girl started tickling me. When I started tickling her back, she started to moan and said she was sensitive there. Awkward drive home. I came back from freshman year college to visit high school and walked into the auditorium, where an incredibly cute girl I was friends with saw me, stopped what she was doing and literally ran up the aisle and jumped into my arms to hug me. Plot twist, married 26 years and have a son. She made out with my wife. A close friend from uni pulled my ponytail firmly enough to get my attention because I didn't hear him call me. Had to catch my breath after that. We're married now. In a hotel room on a school trip with a bunch of my friends. We were of course talking about sex and kinks and stuff, and it went a little something like this. Friend, OP, do you like to be choked? Me, I wouldn't know. Friend throws me back on the bed and chokes me. Me. I have a voice kink. I specifically like very deep voices and certain accents. Playing Dungeons and Dragons with my best friends can be very confusing for my vagina. Surprise backwards hug that turned into a full-on embrace. Heart fluttered like crazy. He jumped up, grabbed a fire escape ladder, pulled himself up and climbed all the way to the top. Just oh dear. That's how I learned I have a thing for people climbing or pulling themselves up. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.